This is a video job presentation of Exco Resources. It's a New York Stock Exchange listed company trading our ticker XCO. Pretty hefty slide for this stock from up over top of $6 back in April all the way down to a low near $2. This was actually $2.12 was the low. Moved about 50% from those lows. Chart closed up on Wednesday by 6% at $3.29. Coming up on an area of resistance around $3.40, $3.45. You want to follow along with this play, see if it's got the push to break through that resistance, because there's a nice upside to the next level of resistance should that happen. Now those that follow our charts know this is an area of interest for us. As the MACD is trying to break through the zero line, that's indicative of bullishness. But even if it can break through zero, we want to see it hold above that, because you can see just looking back this year what happens when the MACD can't hold above zero. See right here, tried to make the push, couldn't break through, stock fell apart. Right through here, made the push, actually had a nice little climb in value from $5 to around $6, but then momentum and trend started to slide, stock price was coming out, break back down below zero, stock price continues to fall. So it's got a nice upward trend towards the center line, but ultimately needs to break through that and then hold above it. And of course, that will probably correlate with the idea of breaking this resistance and trying to recapture some more of these losses. Slow still over top of 50. That's a signal of bullish momentum. Same way with the money flow index. Holding the upper half of the indicator. Again, showing signs of growing momentum in the play. Same way with the relative strength index. Then climbing upward. See the 14 right now about 55. Just to the north side of that 50 mark, that's a sign of neutrality or a battle between the bulls and bears to gain control of momentum. As with other indicators, we want to see it above that halfway point to show that the bulls are winning the battle. Now, it's pretty easy to see a triangle forming. Something right along those lines, steadily making the higher lows, but fighting a tough level of resistance. Again, back here it was 339, right through here it was 344. In general, just a tough spot for it, and that's the point we're going to be looking for to be broken, because there's not a lot of resistance in sight again until up here around 425. Adding a buck a share from the current closing price, it's obviously a nice little gain. With the next level of resistance above that, up around $4.80 and $5. We try not to get that far-sighted. We want to stay right through here, see if we can even break through the resistance first. We'd like to see an increase in volume. You can see it's been pretty low for the last week or so, even though it does provide more than ample liquidity with 2.6 million shares traded. We still want to see a rise, show buying interest coming into the play to take out this resistance level, to show that the upward pressure is accelerating. If there happens to be a pullback from these levels, we'd actually be pretty concerned that this overall downward trend is going to continue. I'd look for some support at $3 first, and if that gets broken, we'd look for more around $2.50. But any sort of warm and fuzzy feeling about this chart trying to reverse course in the broad perspective would really go by the wayside. If that level is broken, have to look down here around $2.12, see if it can catch support again, as it did last month. But if we saw an increase in volume with that downside pressure, odds would really be increased. It's going to blow through that bottom, and this overall pattern is going to continue of making new lower lows. But right now, because of the triangle pattern forming in a month and a half worth of higher lows, it's worth keeping an eye on to see if it's finally going to break through this resistance level. And those are the things that we'll be looking for in the XCO chart. But as always, it's merely my interpretation. I'm not a financial consultant. Strongly encourage you to do your own proper due diligence. Consult with a qualified financial advisor before making any investment decisions. Past performance is not a guarantee of future results. Please visit the allpenny.com website to view the full disclaimer disclosure, and do not base any investment decisions on any material found on the website and/or its video chart. No person employed by All Penny Stocks is a registered investment advisor or licensed broker-dealer. Thank you for watching. Trade smart.